Okay folks, this will be an interesting one. I haven't done one of these before. Let's see if we can make it turn up a treat. Going at 200 for this. It's going to be a challenge. We'll soon see. Let's see what we have here. It's broken. It's got this lovely holographic material. It's a Kaleidoscope and it's got the mirrors sticking out. It's broken and it doesn't work. I got it secondhand and unfortunately I don't need it to work, folks. Fortunately I don't need it to actually work because I'm just using the outside as the thing to focus on. Ah, fuck, I did a bad job of that. Ah, fuck, no, fuck that. It's a little bit tricky trying to push it. It doesn't quite roll like a tin can, which I normally used to doing. They're really difficult, incidentally. I'll see how that one turned out. Actually, that's turned out better. I think we've got pretty well what we need. I do like this part here even better. So I'm wondering which part we're going to enlarge. We're going to enlarge a part out of that strip. So let's see how we go. We've got to blow that up big. Now we're just going to kill that off. We don't want to print the other copy. But I'm really missing a loved one, folks. I'm trying to get my stuff to go to air on free-to-air TV. And it's really been difficult trying to do that. I do feel... Now that's actually a seam. I'm actually wondering where we're going to work. Going to work on that edge. We're still going to do it. But basically I really miss my partner. His name's Luigi. And I'm trying to get this stuff here on television. Trying to get it to go to air. So I'm just going to lay that down. Sorry about the bad camera work. But basically I'm really missing my loved one and it's really hurting me. And I'm just trying to leverage the mainstream media in order to find him. And it's not as easy as it looks. I really miss him. I really miss my partner, and I'm trying to get the TV channels interested in what I do here. And it's really not as easy as it looks. It's really fucking hard, to be honest, folks. To be brutally honest. It's not an easy thing to try and ply to do my stuff. But you just have to try, folks. Even if you're disabled, you got to fucking try. You got to try your best and try as much as you can to beat the system. You know, you got to beat the system. You got to try to change what you can in this world, even though it's fucking hard. It's hard to find many opportunities in this world, so I'm trying to make my own opportunities, and I'm trying to use my talent and get myself on free-to-air primetime news TV and make a difference. Try to get in touch with my lost loved one, Luigi. I do think this looks a bit horizontal-ish, but I really miss my partner, and I'm trying hard to find him. I'm really having difficulties trying to locate where he is. I'm going to lean that on an angle, but I really miss my partner, and it's really tragic that I can't find where he is. I'm going to make this 200 both ways, but I really miss Luigi, and I'm trying hard to make these demos as interesting and appealing as I can without the same old negativity that the news channels typically thrive on. I'm trying to make something out of a positive, or a positive out of a negative, I don't know. Don't like it. I do like the other colours as well, they look nice. I don't know which one. I'm going to try and decide. I'm going to go with this one. This one's an easier one, but it looks nice as that. But I'm really trying to get myself... I'm just trying to decide. I think we want to use that one. I'm just going to try and decide. I'm going to use that one. I'm going to use some of that. But I really miss my partner, and it really hurts to be away from him, to not have his presence with me, to not be able to. So we're just going to use this colourful shit. I really miss my partner, and it really hurts to be away. I'm going to go back to 400. I did think this colourful stuff was better, but it's not an easy one, and it probably looks shit. But it's a bit of a toss-up between the two. But anyway, that looks really interesting. It looks really colourful. It doesn't have much form in it though. Maybe we could enlarge it bigger. Maybe keep it that way. Wondering where the centre of the job is going to be. Trying to think. Which one are we going to use? I'm going to use that. I'm going to go with that. Maybe we can make a negative image out of it. Let's see what happens when we do that. But I really miss my partner Luigi, and I'm really trying to get in touch with him. It really hurts to be away. I'm trying to get my work on television, on the news, so I can get my partner back together with him. Now that looks really quite interesting. I don't know which one's better. That looks better. That looks interesting. Wondering if we're going to, which one are we going to run with? I'm going to run with that. For some reason my intuition's telling me we're going to run with this. I do think we're just going to set this back to where we were. I don't want the negative one. I don't think it's what I want. But basically, I do miss my partner, and I really need to find him, and I'm really trying to appeal to the worldwide audience. I'm hoping to go on air on television. Television is indeed the most powerful medium on earth, and I want to take that and make use of it. Because it's not an easy thing to break into either, trying to get into the television side of things. Now that looks a lot better. I think that makes a good centre. Or maybe there. That looks a bit better. But I'm really lonely and I'm really missing my partner. And it's really, I'm trying to think where the centre of this job is going to be. I can't work it out. So I'm going to make it there. But I really miss this person and I really need to find him. So I'm trying to get creative here with what I've done very well for many decades, and that is to make photocopier art. And I'm trying to leverage this to get me into the television so I can get in touch with my missing partner, Luigi, as I said. I keep repeating myself, sorry. I think this does fuck your head up a bit when you've been working on, you've been looking for this person for nearly a decade and you just can't locate him and you don't know any other way of getting it out there than to go on television, of all things. It's not an easy thing to do, folks. So I'm trying my hardest to do something about the difficulties that I'm having, instead of just letting myself sit back and accept what the world has given me, and that is nothing. I need to find this person, otherwise I'll have nothing in the end. I believe that love conquers all, folks, and I need that love. Anyway, that looks interesting, but it's not quite the only way of doing it. I do think we are in for a switcheroo, but that looks like a kaleidoscope of a different kind. It's not quite the kaleidoscope when you look through the tube and there's nothing there because it's not working, because it's broken. But we've turned this broken kaleidoscope into a kaleidoscope of colour. I don't think anyone else has thought to do this, for all I know. Let's see how we go with this. So yeah, that looks even better. That's an interesting switcheroo. I think we can do one more switcheroo with these colours there. But I really miss my partner and I'm trying so hard to get in touch with him. And I've come to the conclusion it's only television that can do it. I can't just use the power of social media. Social media is not powerful enough on its own. It has to be utilised alongside with mainstream media if you're going to make an impact. That's how I see it. That looks interesting. We've got one more. We're going to go all the possibilities. We're going to go one more, and that's this side. So we're going to do all 4 possibilities, because it is, after all, a kaleidoscope, and we're going to treat it like a kaleidoscope, and we're going to keep changing it. I hear a dog barking. Doesn't worry me. I don't care. It doesn't bark constantly through the night. Just sometimes in the afternoon or whenever. Anyway, that looks interesting as well. I think now we can call this kaleidoscope quits.